G'day there, ladies and ladians. Welcome back to, well, what could possibly be the final of my Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. And that is for a very sad reason, I'm afraid. I can explain more, but it's not great. It's nothing to do with me, that's for sure. It's to do with the game and the playthrough. It is something I could potentially ignore, but it's not going to be great. So what am I talking about? Well, last time we were battling Jasmine, and then since then I was just doing some training for Butterfree so that it can get Psybeam, so that after we defeat Jasmine I can get Psybeam onto a new Ledisman, right? And so as you can see, my team has shifted around a bit, and this Totodile is important for what's about to be disclosed. As I was training up my Butterfree, I'm like, yeah, I'll just go into the water, battle against Tentacruel, you know, with confusion to level up a bit quicker, right? I noticed that Croconaw was not in the PC, which is weird. Like, we already know that with Totodile, it's been a bit weird, like how we got a duplicate one out of nowhere. And so I wasn't really too concerned about it, because I'm like, yeah, sure, it gives me a Totodile, it kind of takes one away. The Croconaw was the original, and so I kind of deleted that one. But I'm like, yeah, sure, it's whatever. But as you can see, we currently do not have Bruce in the party. And we do not have Bruce in any of the PC boxes. Because on the daycare, that egg that you saw, from some timeline shenanigans, is actually from the future. And so I've looked it up, right? Apparently my issue with the PC is because of the battery kind of being low. Now, I am using an emulator, but I believe in like actual physical hardware that the batteries do drain over time. And so this is a problem that would probably affect people playing Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal nowadays, unless you replace the battery. But basically, having low battery means that you have PC memory issues. I've tried a few things to, you know, try to get it back, but none of it's working, which is very sad. Now, for those of you who are familiar with this Let's Play, Bruce is a very key component of my team, especially for this upcoming gym, because he's got Dynamic Punch and Dig. Headbutt, you know, I think you can buy that again over and over. And I forget his other move, it might be Comet Punch or something, but Dig and Dynamic Punch, we cannot replicate. So that's a lot of the powerhouse of the team, and without it, I don't think we can really compete. Sure, we can raise up this new Ladybug, right? It'll have Psybeam, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. But without access to a fighting type move and a ground type move, we're going to be in a very rough spot, especially for Jasmine. I think Jasmine's going to be borderline impossible without Bruce's Dig. So I don't really know what to do. Like, until I kind of figure this out, this could be the last episode of the Let's Play, you know? I can try this challenge again on, like, Soul Silver, you know? But it just it just kind of sucks, you know? Like, I can't really battle Jasmine without D. The Magnemites, the Thunder Wave, and the, like, super effective Flashy type moves are just going to wreck me before I can even get the Steelix. Steelix is already hard enough, but without being able to destroy the Magnemite, I don't have any chance. And yeah, like I'm saying, like, I am using, you know, an emulator, right? But this is still, like, effectively a problem that even physical people would be having. So, I don't really know what to do. Now, you can say it's like karma for emulating, but I don't think we really need to go that far, do we? But yeah, I don't feel I can really play this anymore, so it is with a heavy heart. But I will be saying goodbye to this team. We have Chloe with the Thunder Punch and Ice Punch. She has been carrying us pretty far. And with Flash as well and Comet Punch, it's been a very nice Pokemon to rely on. Miltank would have been really hard without the damage from Thunder Punch, for example. We've got Bree, another Flash user. Always good to have a spare. And just overall decent Ledisman. We got Fusey. Only recently got Swagger, but, you know, has been pretty worthwhile using confusion-based tactics. We've got Little Teamy. I did get Baton Pass on him while loading up, but effectively that doesn't matter, as I've already discussed before. But, you know, he was pretty useful with the Reflect and Light Screen. Good for helping protect the others. You will be missed. Oh, and that's it. Because we don't have Bruce! This is the clone Totodile, by the way. And yeah, this is the Butterfree. We're gonna put Psybeam onto a Ladybar, and it would have been epic. But this is kind of the end of the Let's Play, I think. I don't know what I could do without Bruce, really. I don't know, you can let me know in the comments below, but I think I'm either going to repeat this challenge on Soul Silver, or I guess any game really. I could do any future games with only Ledisman, you know. Might have to use like a universal randomizer to get it as my starter, or like early on at least. But yeah, it's really unfortunate. It sounds like I planned this out, but it was a good run while we had it. I'll probably start other Let's Plays though, at least. Maybe if there's a workaround, I can maybe get this up and running. Because as we kind of know, the PC is kind of messed up, and the memory with it is very, very glitchy at the moment, very unstable. So there's a chance in the future Bruce is like able to reappear, but you know, I have no idea of how to do that. And so yeah, that's going to be the end of the Let's Play. How did I think it was so far? Well, I think starting off was pretty rough with the stats of Ladybar, but it got pretty decent around Azalea Town. Whitney definitely put us in for a run for money, but we did manage to get through that. Morty was super easy. I think I didn't even have Pokemon Faint, which is good. Chuck was surprisingly tough. I thought he would be somewhat okay, but he has a lot of RNG elements. And even though we didn't get the Battle Jasmine, I think she was a very tough opponent. Especially that Steelix, you know. As for my other predictions, well, I imagined Price would be very annoying. Dugong has Rest, and it, you know, is an Ice type, which can be very nasty. We got Thunder Punch and Dynamic. Well, we had Dynamic Punch, but yeah. And then Claire was going to be tough regardless of what Pokemon would brew it. So yeah. And then I'm not entirely sure how well we will go against Elite Four. It is a bit of a gauntlet, but with enough healing items in between, it should be okay. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. Mediasaurus, if you would like, I can join you on Soul Silver. I can do a Ledisman only playthrough, or I could do another Let's Play or something else. I do have other Let's Plays in mind. It's just very unfortunate. Yeah. Alright. I think I've said enough goodbyes for this, but I'd like to thank you for watching so far. I am sorry that I'm not able to complete the Let's Play. Like, I could attempt it, but like, really, 2 Magnemites and a Steelix without the ground type move, that's, like, if it was, I think, any other team member, we could, you know, get by, because like, with Chloe's Thunder Punch and Ice Punch we could get more TMs, but it had to be Bruce, and so I am sorry for that. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And well, I'll see you later.